Breaking news here on CBS News Philadelphia. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jan Carabeo. We're bringing you special coverage right now with the Philadelphia No Kings protest set to start any moment. Thousands are expected to march and rally against the Trump administration and its policies. That march is set to start at Love Park and travel along the parkway to the steps of the Art Museum. Let's take a live look now. Chopper 3 over this scene, over the start of that route at Love Park. You can see that whole area has filled in now, hundreds of people ready to take part in this protest. And that is where we find our Nikki DeMentri. She joins us live right now from Love Park with the very latest. How's it looking out there, Nikki?
Hi there, Jan. We've been here since about 10:15, 10:30, and we saw Love Park quickly fill up. Again, that march is set to start any moment now, and it's going to go down to the Art Museum. Around 1, we're set to hear some speakers during a rally. Take a look, though, as folks are still organizing. Throughout the morning, they've been practicing chants, making signs, things of that nature. Now, organizers did tell us that they were asking folks that were coming from D.C., because there is no march and protest there, to come here to Philadelphia. We did ask around and say, hey, where are you guys from? Most people we talked to are from the Philadelphia area. However, we did hear people that told us they're from New York City, they are from D.C. and the Boston area, and they said all 3 of them we talked to from those areas said they came here to Philadelphia because this is the birthplace of democracy. You're taking a little bit more of a look and a listen at everybody right now.
No, you're totally fine.
Layer of all of this has been safety as well. My photojournalist Bill Siders is going to come with me over here. We're going to walk here for a second, Jan, excuse me. You can see down the parkway, there are officers that are already stationed. We've seen officers on bike. We have seen officers on foot, plain clothes, and also in uniform. This whole area is blocked off to traffic right now. Safety is an utmost priority, obviously, for the city and the protesters here as well. Organizers have said they want to keep this peaceful throughout the entire day. We did speak with some, though, here, Jan, that did have masks on. They brought things just in case things went south today. We'll continue bringing you the latest coverage as we have it and throughout the afternoon and evening. For now, though, I'm live on the parkway. I'll send it back to you.
And Nikki, before you go, we know that Philadelphia police, city leaders say that Philadelphia police are all hands on deck today, like you mentioned, in order to keep the peace. In the meantime, are the organizers of this rally giving any marching orders, so to speak, for participants there in order to protest peacefully?
We have heard some of the organizers go over megaphones and ask that protesters here keep things peaceful. And we've been talking with organizers throughout the week, and they say that is their main goal. They are here to exercise their First Amendment rights, but they're also here to keep things peaceful. Again, though, Jan, I did speak with some folks who came, and they already had N95 masks on. They had bandanas around. Again, they said just in case things do go south, do change and turn into a non-peaceful protest and demonstration here, a lot of people here tell me they are prepared.
That's our Nikki DeMentri reporting live on the parkway for us as the No Kings protest gets ready to step off any moment. And Nikki, please be safe out there along with your photographer. Thanks so much. We turn now to CBS News Philadelphia reporter Eva Andersen in Norristown. So what's your crowd look like, Eva?
Well, hi there. Yes, we are outside the Montgomery County Courthouse, and they are just beginning to start this rally. They're chanting things like, what kind of protest is this? Peaceful. What kind of protest? Peaceful. So again, organizers with Montgomery County and friends are making sure that people here know that they want the atmosphere to be peaceful, certainly exercising their right to protest, but also letting people know that they want to keep things calm. People have certainly been exercising their creativity with the signs made over here. You can see everything from signs with tacos on them, taco being an acronym of Trump always, chickens out, they tell me. Here's one that says due process for all. Everybody Everybody's holding signs, and many people are also holding up American flags. Now, here in Norristown, this is a big issue when it comes to recent ICE raids. Organizations in the area have been telling CBS News Philadelphia that since Memorial Day weekend, they say 25 Norristown residents have been detained by ICE, and so many of them here are being vocal about their opposition for Trump. I'm going to show you one such creative protester here named David. David, who are you dressed up as today?
I'm Justice Thomas Paine, and I'm here to remind people that America has never wanted monarchs or kings, and even though these are still the times that try men's souls, democracy and the separation of powers are still worth fighting for. Not with muskets, but at the ballot box.
Well, thank you, David. And again, this is just a show of everything from creative signs to even dressing up in a period costume to protest this administration. For now, we will send it back to you.
And Eva, what's the rundown of activity there? Because we know in Center City they are gathering at Love Park to then take a march to the Art Museum steps. We see that rally happening behind you. Any other activity that people in that neighborhood should be aware of today?
Well, right now, they tell me this is supposed to be 2 hours, maybe even a little bit less, and 5 speakers are set to take the stage. There is also a DJ here, but Montgomery County Indivisible and Friends, which is the organization behind this rally, tells me they plan on 5 speakers. They plan for it to be peaceful, and certainly as we have walked in, we've seen a lot of law enforcement as well, ready to keep order.
All right, that's our Eva Andersen reporting live from the No Kings protest in Norristown for us. Eva, stay safe out there as well. Thank you so much for the update.
Thank you.
Let's take a look now live at the Ben Franklin Parkway, a different angle for you high above. We are expecting the parkway there to fill in very, very soon. As our Nikki DeMentri was mentioning, the protests there in Center City expected to step off any minute now. They're starting at Love Park. They'll make their way down the parkway and end right there in the Aikens Oval area at the Art Museum steps. There is a large stage and fencing set up at the base of the Art Museum steps. That will be the final stop for the protests. That video there is video from Love Park, though. Organizers tell us today's event is focused on protesting President Trump's mass deportation efforts all across the country. Philadelphia police say it is all hands on deck for them today, but protesters tell us, as we have been mentioning, the whole point of this is to exercise their American right to peacefully protest. Take a listen.
We should want the rights afforded by our Constitution. We should want peace. We should want prosperity. We should want to all work together.
Our number one priority is making sure that all of these events, especially this one, is well organized and peaceful. So we've been really working hard to make sure all of our attendees, all of our hosts, all of our organizers know why they're here.
I hope that it will be in some ways joyful that other people get together, they see what we're doing, and they say, yes, that's what I want.
Today's protest also coincides with a military parade in Washington, D.C., commemorating the 250th anniversary of the Army, and it is also President Trump's birthday. Today's march is expected to have a major impact on traffic in Center City. So let's take a look at some of the road closures you can expect. Aikens Oval between Kelly Drive and MLK Drive is closed. Kelly Drive inbound is closed at Fairmount Avenue. All lanes of the Ben Franklin Parkway from 18th Street to Aikens Oval are also closed. That includes the closure of cross streets. 2200 to 2300 Ben Franklin Parkway and its cross streets are closed. Spring Garden Street is closed from Pennsylvania Avenue to the Parkway, and 23rd Street is closed from Pennsylvania Avenue to the Parkway. Both directions of Kelly Drive are also closed from Aikens Oval to Sedgley Drive. And finally, the Spring Garden Street Bridge inbound is closed. And finally, here is a look at some video just into our newsroom of some of the other protests happening around the country as we speak. It's looking like a very big crowd in Atlanta this morning as well. People holding signs and chanting there, much like you are seeing in the Delaware Valley. There was also a large crowd of protesters in West Palm Beach this morning. Check it out. Some of those signs there saying phrases like Trump thinks he's a king and America has no king. Again, all of these protests part of the No Kings protest. Thanks so much for joining us for our special coverage. Of course, our crews and our newsroom will be monitoring the situation in Center City, Philadelphia throughout the day and all across the region for that matter. You'll find the very latest on air and online at cbsphiladelphia.com. Have a great day.